So we done our pitches. Are we ready to vote?
Yes.
Okay, stand by on 1, 2, 3.
They voted for it. I knew you would go against me.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
So I voted the red corner one to be out because it's no surprise. As a Jumai Ginjo, it tasted more like a Jumai for me. So that's something that I
But isn't that a surprise? Taste wise,
Not
it's not what
in
you
a-
expect.
not in a good way for me.
Because you also don't really like the pure Jumai.
Yeah, so for me, I'm still not the Jumai kind. Yeah.
Why I actually picked hers is because when you are actually sitting for a long, slow dinner, that is a very good sake.
Okay.
But the thing is this, because we are trying to introduce to beginners, to more casual drinkers, right? That one is a bit more of a slightly,
Traditional.
yeah, a bit more traditional, a little bit more for seasoned drinkers. So that was what I based my decision on. What are your parting words?
No, why you vote mine? Not him.
I think if I have to compare the two bottles, I like them for whatever they complement. But if I talk about the taste profile, the surprise factor, and the smoothness, then I think obviously somebody paid a higher price for that bottle as well. Is the green one, so that's why I have to vote the other one out. But I actually do like that bottle as well.
Voting her out does not mean her bottle is a bad bottle.
Which we will
It's
continue
not.
drinking after this.
We will anyway lah. So the thing is, at the end of the day, we are really just fighting based on a few principles that we have based on the sake shootout. So are we ready to move into round 2?
Yes, of course.
Let's go! So we've come to round 2. The remaining 2 sake. So how does it feel to be crashing out?
Well, it's okay. I still enjoy my sake anytime. Like you said, you also enjoyed it, what? Right or not? Anytime for dinner?
Well, okay, so for round 2, basically, we have each prepared a second dish to pair with the last 2 sake in battle. Any expectation you wish to see from the 2 sakes?
Okay, I think with this kind of variety of flavors, the sake should go really well with any of these 3 items here. It should. So hopefully, they will live up to the name, and the best pairing shall win this game.
Okay.
No confidence
Yeah, cause my sake, what I've read down and study about it, it goes better with lighter food. Yeah. Then there are 2 dishes out of 3 that are more flavorful.
Okay,
Yes.
understand. I don't know about mine because I got no discretion, remember? So I do not know whether, if my sake is actually going to go with any of these dishes. But I've actually prepared the scallop carpaccio with truffle oil.
That is actually umami,
Yeah.
Because I thought it is something that during the dinner you might pick up on the taste.
Mine is the tempura. Yeah. So this is one of the suggested food pairing for
Your sake.
my sake.
Okay.
Okay. So I wanted to create something, a little bit different. So that's where the umami flavored prawns come into place with the dashi in the stock and a little bit of mushrooms and carrot in it.
I suddenly had this thought. All these 3 dishes, right, might go very well with her sake.
You know what? I actually think you might be
I
right.
also think so because all this is seafood. Anyway, let's start with your bottle. Okay,
Yes.
let's try. So we've actually tried the very first
Sake.
round 2 pairing with your sake.
2 bottle.
Let's invite our first round crash out. Tell us what she
Well, you
thinks.
want to be as diplomatic as you can, is it? Crash out. Lose lah.
Oh, sorry, loser. Okay.
I would say I'm pleasantly surprised. It seems to pair really well with the carpaccio, which has truffle flavor. I thought it did, actually. And then with the tempura, it's good. I had the sweet potatoes, and it seems quite okay too. With the dashi stock prawn, I'm not too sure because initially it was okay, but the aftertaste came later where there's a lot of alcohol flavor that is a bit strong on the onset. Yeah.
I also think that the sake is very consistent from the first taste, down to all the food pairing. Or for this round, it's actually quite consistent, which is nice. But it lacks surprise and it also lacks a little bit of finesse with the pairing. It somehow just became a little bit less velvety. Yeah.
I wonder, is it because you said this sake can go from cold to warm?
Yeah.
Okay, so it changes in flavor?
Not really from cold to warm, but it's just chill or room temperature.
Room temperature,
Okay.
right? Because now it's almost room temperature, a little bit colder than room temperature, and the taste seems to have changed a little bit.
Just now with our first
pairing.
sets of dish, right? The sake was at room temperature. I thought that was quite nice.
Yeah.
You guys said that it goes well with the carpaccio and the tempura, which I kind of disagree. Probably because of the truffle. So the taste actually kind of overpowered the taste of the sake.
Okay.
So I don't taste so much of the sake.
Okay.
It becomes quite plain. After taking a bite of the tempura and then I have a sip of the sake, right? It enhances the oil taste, which I didn't like.
Okay.
The fried taste,
Yeah, like what she said, the
alcohol flavor.
Yeah,
kick.
The kick after the dryness, the astringency came. So it's not bad, but it's also not pleasant.
No, which makes me very nervous because from the very onset we actually said that his sake was probably quite interesting, and then it turned out round 2 our food each prepared quite a heavy style kind of dish.
Yes.
So that was a bit unexpected lah. So now I'm actually a little bit concerned whether my sake will actually still perform. Let's try. I'm very nervous. Okay, let's try and count.
Yes.
Hey, we are back.
What's with the laughter?
Like, comments.
Evil. Okay, after tasting the 3 items, I think this sake goes really well with the tempura and the truffle scallop carpaccio. For the prawn with the dashi sauce, I think it's kind of 50-50, not the worst, not the best, just okay. But these 2 dishes, I think it does go really, really well.
I have the exact same thoughts as her.
Alright.
Yes.
So it's spot on.
But the only thing that is more prominent is the lingering aftertaste. It's actually the nice alcohol that I like. It's not the dry astringency, but it's you're drinking alcohol.
Yeah. For me personally, the sake for this round has a lot more flavors, has a lot more support for the food, has a lot more surprises. And for me, it's already a very clear winner which sake is the one to recommend to you.
So confident, huh?
Of course not! But still, I have to come back with one more remark about both the sake. They are actually quite similar in terms of the taste journey. Very consistent, also very pleasant. They may not be suitable also for beginners, but for the casual drinker, these are perfect.
If it's for beginners, among the 3 bottles, I think mine would probably be more suitable because it's a lot more straightforward. Not as dry.
Yes.
And then the aroma is actually
Very fruity. Yes.
Yeah, so whereas the bottle that I actually brought in is probably a bit too complex lah. And then it's like people will be drinking and then pairing is like okay.
So later we vote for beginners, right? We must
No. For now we will vote.
Try to swing it, swing the votes.
Okay, so for round 2, basically what's going to happen is we're going to vote for the sake that's going to win the entire competition. I cannot wait. So let's take a moment and vote for the winner tonight, the best performing sake. Let's go.
Right.
We are back after a very short deliberation. See, I told you already, very short deliberation. The winner is very clear, isn't it? Huh? No?
I think it's quite clear lah. So we don't need to vote. I think the card away.
Every time. Okay, so again, these results are really based purely on our personal preferences.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's really what we like.
I would have chosen mine, the red bottle.
Soft. Still soft. Okay. Hey, where's your stress door? Do they never bring stress door? So, ready to vote?
Yes,
Yes.
let's
On
do
the
it.
count of 3, okay, we will decide the winner
Blue or green? Yeah.
for the championship for this season. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Gang gang.
Green light. We all go the green light. That's
So surprised how I have very objective. You can watch the previous videos with battles. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
clear winner, I think.
Okay, so for diplomacy, right? Out of courtesy, why did you pick this bottle?
Overall, it goes better with the food that we have prepared. Yeah. And without food, the first taste, right? Both bottles actually taste quite similar. So that part I can only judge based on the price. But then this is irrelevant in this battle. So of course, with food pairing, your bottle actually goes better with a lot more variety of food. And I like the surprises that it gives. Yeah.
I would think that in both rounds, this bottle actually stands out because while it's complex, but the food pairing, it does help to enhance the flavor of the food. So this is a very important criteria. If it doesn't enhance the food, then it's like any sake with the regular drinking, that's it. So that is a difference that it made. And the sake itself is actually very, very smooth, and it does have a variety of, tasting notes as you go along. It seems to taste different even in our second round of food pairing. So I think for complexity and uniqueness, it's very drinkable and very enjoyable. That's why I voted for this green bottle.
Okay.
It's definitely a bottle to impress.
Bottle to impress.
Whoever lah.
Maybe gifting also. Yeah, you guys can think about it. I'm actually a little bit shy at the moment because
Please.
okay, because
Roll eyes,
Yeah.
round.
because this bottle is really priced much higher than theirs.
Just being honest, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But the second thing is, I don't think my selected bottle goes very well with the food because this was an unexpected selection.
Combination. Yes.
And I think it actually boils down to what your palate is really like. I mean, who cares, right? I won.
Yeah, drink more. Okay.
And that concludes our episode for the very special three-way battle. So same as usual, now I'm on cloud 9. Follow our IG.
Yes.
Soaring clouds, my bottle, soaring cloud.
Yeah, then follow our TikTok. And then follow everything else.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, keep us on your playlist. Make sure that you keep recommending us. So thank you for watching the sake battle. This has been the Sake Sunning, and you are watching the Sake Shootout.